Hey everyone, what's up? How you guys doing? So today's video is going to be all about my top 5 high-end lipsticks. And I get asked every day, you know, like, oh Holly, what's your favorite lipstick? What color do you think I should wear for a red or a pink? And it's, you know, it really depends on your skin tone and also what you want in a lipstick. I mean, if you like really pigmented colors, if you want a hydrating formula, if you want a matte formula, it just all depends on, I feel like, what you personally want in a lipstick. And for me, I'm that person who really loves color, so my main priority in lipstick is pigmentation, and also I really like variety of colors. So these are just my top 5 high-end lipsticks that I've been loving, and some of them I've been loving for years, some of them are more kind of recent discoveries to me, so let's just get right into it. Because first up is Bite Beauty. I love Bite Beauty products. I've been really into their lipsticks. As you can see, I think I first tried them in March, I want to say March of this year, and ever since I've really been hooked. As you can see, I've gone back and I've got, you know, just all the shades that I enjoy. There are tons of variety in the Bite Beauty lipstick line. I buy my Bite at Sephora. They usually are about $20 to $25 depending on which formula you get. I really love their lipsticks, but I also have quite a few of their lip pencils as well. These are just like lipsticks in pencil form pretty much, and they do have matte as well as regular cream finish shades. I also have recently gone into their lip glosses. These are their fresh fruit lip glosses, which I also really like. I also have their lip agave mask. Their lip mask is amazing. What hooked me into Bite Beauty was that I heard so much about them on the internet, from YouTube, from bloggers, just everybody seemed to be talking about them. And I kind of try lipstick, you know, just on my own pace. I don't really give into every single trend that comes out because, I mean, it's just impossible to keep up with all the makeup trends. But when it came to Bite Beauty, I was like, okay, everybody's talking about this. I have to see whether or not it's legit. And it really is. Bite Beauty is seriously become my favorite lipstick brand quickly. I feel like these lipsticks would be perfect for people who don't like lipstick. And it's not that I don't like lipstick, I love it, but some people just aren't used to wearing it. And I think that's what turns people away from lipstick, is that they don't want to get it on their teeth, or they don't want to have it, you know, like the feeling of wearing it, if that makes sense. And I think these are perfect for that because Bite feels very light on my lips, but it's so pigmented and creamy that you would never guess the way it feels. Is, you know, it's just like one of those things you have to experience for yourself. But I could best describe it as a seriously pigmented, creamy, smooth formula that lasts quite a long time. I get about 5 hours of wear. The cool thing about Bite Beauty is that their products are actually edible, which is why they're named Bite Beauty, and I didn't know that until I actually went on their website and did some research for myself. I just think that's so cool and different. It's definitely innovative. I know not many lip products on the market, even high-end ones, are exactly healthy, so I think that's really just different, that the fact that Bite Beauty is really making sure that their products are safe for your lips, and that's why these are just my #1 right now. So here is Pomegranate. That is just a quick swipe of it, and I love the fact that it is like not matte, but it's not too shiny either. It just has that perfect satin cream finish. That's just exactly what I want in my lipstick. These are the kind of finished lipsticks that I like to go for. I love it so much. I also really love the shade called Rose. It's one of my newer, more recent purchases. There's Rose right there. Anytime I wear this in a video, you guys always ask me what it is, and I understand why, because it's so pretty. This shade is called Vital, and it's a really pretty, just hot fuchsia. So, I mean, just look at the finish and the colors. They're so pretty. I feel like there's something for everybody. They have nudes, they have really deep shades as well, which I plan on maybe exploring in the fall. And then I'm wearing this shade right here, which is called Damask, and it's actually from their Rose line. They have like a limited edition line of lipsticks that are inspired by roses. So this one does have a scent of just natural rose water, and I love it because I love roses. But their original lipsticks don't have a scent at all to them. They're just, you know, kind of regular. I've been wearing Damask every day. I just think it's the perfect everyday kind of understated pink, and I love these types of shades, so I've just been wearing this to death. I honestly need to buy backup because it is limited edition, as well as this one called Grandifolia, which I actually haven't used yet, but I will swatch it for you right now because I'm so excited to show you. Oh my goodness, that is seriously red. check that out. I'm really happy I got this. Check out their limited edition line because they have some really gorgeous shades. Next up, of course, I have to say MAC lipsticks because these were some of the first lipsticks I ever tried ever, like out of everything, and I've just stuck with them ever since. I have quite a large MAC lipstick collection, and you know, I've always loved MAC lipsticks. They just have so many colors. I mean, you know, MAC, when it comes to variety, MAC has it down. So to me, MAC is kind of like the you can't go wrong classic type of lipstick. If you are just starting out in high-end makeup, I suggest you go to MAC for lipsticks because they really will have something there for everybody, no matter what your skin tone is. And I feel like that's why so many people enjoy MAC so much, is because they know that MAC will have something there for them, and they're actually not too bad when it comes to prices. What's amazing to me is that MAC is a high-end makeup brand, but it's under $20. You can still get one of their lipsticks, even though they have raised the prices over the years, because I remember when I first started getting into MAC, these were like $14.50 and now they are $16. So, you know, prices kind of raised over the years, but I'm still happy that you can get a lipstick for under $20, a fabulous quality lipstick, I might add. So I'm just going to share a few of my favorite shades at the moment. This one is called Rebel, and it is a satin finish. I love this because it's so different. I mean, it's a MAC classic. I feel like there is a kind of a cult following with this lipstick because it is so pretty, but it's just, I don't have anything else like it, and I know that there are dupes out there, but to me, you can't go wrong with the original, and let me show you because it's just such a pretty color. It looks like it's going to be really crazy, but it's actually very nice. So there's Rebel right there. I love this shade. I don't quite have anything else like it, and that's why I think it's such a, you know, it really does live up to the name Rebel. There's, you know, when you wear this lipstick, like, you are going to be standing out. Next I have Pink Nouveau. I love this lipstick. This is also a satin finish. Told you I really love the satins. I love Pink Nouveau. I don't care if people think it's like overplayed. I will always have this in my collection, and it is very well loved. I mean, well, for me, this is pretty well loved, and I continue to wear this over the years. I think this was one of the first shades I wore, like not this exact lipstick tube, but Pink Nouveau was one of my first favorite colors from MAC, and it still is because I feel like it's a timeless pink, especially for my skin tone. I have a cool skin tone, and Pink Nouveau has blue undertones to it. It's a really pretty blue-based pink. I will show you right here, and I just think it's gorgeous. My next MAC pick is called Toying Around. This was from a recent collection. I think it was from the Playful something. I'll list it right here because I forgot already what it is. I just was gravitated towards this color because it's such a hot coral. It's like almost neon, and it really does look like it does in the tube. This is called Toying Around, and it's an amplified finish. Amplified finishes are really intense. I'll show you right here. There is Toying Around, and it's just, you know, very creamy. Amplifieds remind me of Bite Beauty, and it's just gorgeous. I can't get enough of that shade. I still love this, and I bought it a few months ago, and I don't know if I showed it in a haul. I mean, I think I showed it to you on Instagram, but anyway, my all-time favorite MAC lipstick is Ruby Woo. This is a matte finish, I believe. Yeah, matte finish, and I know that a lot of people hate MAC matte lipsticks, but I've gotten used to them because I have worn this shade so much. Let me show you like how used this lipstick is. Like, it's kind of getting flat because this is how much I adore Ruby Woo. It is a beautiful blue-based red. So here it is for you swatched out. That is Ruby Woo, and it's really matte, and it just, I feel like the matte, you know, the matte finish really intensifies this color, which is why I think it's such a standout shade. And I know a lot of people love Ruby Woo as well. Like, Ruby Woo has a huge following, and I understand why, because it's just amazing, and I won't ever get tired of this color because it's just a classic. And when I just want something completely different from every other lipstick I own, it doesn't matter what brand it is, when I'm just feeling fun and different and funky, like just cool, I want to go for Limecrime lipsticks. I walked up to the counter, had no idea about the brand. I didn't know, you know, I heard of them, but I didn't know anything about them, and I just started swatching lipsticks. And as I was swatching, I was, you know, I look up and then I saw Doe Deer, who I didn't know at the time, and I was like, oh, what color do you think would be good for me? You know, I want to try your brand. And she was so helpful, and she just was like, oh, you know, this color, this red would look so great on you. And I was just like, you know, kind of taken back by the whole just coolness of Limecrime. Like, I don't know if you guys know about the brand, brand, but they just are so different. Look at this packaging. I mean, it's a purple package of lipstick. I'm so happy that I ended up loving the product that was actually inside of the pretty packaging as well. And when you have those two things together, you have a great product and really, really cool, just a brand in general. I think that's what makes, you know, really makes a company come alive. So about the formula, they're really pigmented, also very creamy, exactly what I, you know, my preferences are creamy finish, and these have all a very, very creamy satiny finish, just like Bite Beauty. It's just one of those lipsticks that glides on like butter. I have a lot of Limecrime lipsticks and I plan on doing a full video review with like lip swatches and everything soon, but for today I'm just going to show you a few of my favorites. First up is the Lilac. I actually wore this in my vlog, the one I went to the beach with my cousin Haley, and a lot of you guys were like, oh my gosh, what is that? It was the Lilac and purple shade, and here's what it looks like. It's very, very cool tone. You can really see like the blueness, and in certain lights, like in the shade, it kind of looks a little bit deeper, but in the sun it just is so, it's almost like neon, but it's a light purple. So I just love this color. It doesn't matter what your skin tone is, the Lilac is just beautiful. I love this so much. I wear it all the time, and I get weird looks, but I really don't care because I like the color, so I'm gonna wear whatever I want. And speaking of getting weird looks when wearing a lipstick, no, she didn't. This is a blue lipstick. Yes, it's a blue lipstick, and I actually have a tutorial coming soon using this color, and I love this shade because it's blue and that's my favorite color, so I mean I can't not have this. But I really enjoy wearing blue lipstick. Blue, since that's my favorite color, it was hard to come across a blue lipstick. I have a few now in my collection, but this one is definitely my favorite just because it's so creamy and vibrant, and I'll show you a swatch of that. There's No She Didn't. That is No She Didn't right there, and I do have a tutorial, like I said, coming very soon, so stay tuned for that. And my next favorite is Retro Futurist. This is like the first one that I ever bought, and it's a really, really pretty cherry red. It's also blue based. I love this shade. So there's Retro Futurist. I also really love this one. If you are a red lipstick lover, you need to try this because it's just a really pretty like blue based cherry red that you can't go wrong with, in my opinion. Love shades like this. This is Airborne Unicorn. This is like their signature shade, and you know, it like matches the tube and everything. This is their like signature color. This was also my other kind of first shade. I bought this and Retro Futurist together, and I was kind of like afraid to wear this almost because it was so different, and I wore it out. Like I think it was on my birthday, like my 19th birthday, I finally decided to wear it, and I got so many compliments and so many people were like, what is that lipstick? I've never seen anything like that before. And I think that's why I love it so much, because it's just so different. And last but not least, I have Geranium, which has been like my summer go-to lipstick. I also have been wearing this in a lot of my videos lately. I really love this one because it's a vibrant coral. It's not just like a regular coral. It has some like neonness to it, if that makes sense. It's really vibrant, and in person it's not coming off as on camera as bright as it really is, but in person it just like is electric and it really grabs your eye. And I think that's just why I love Limecrime so much, because anytime I wear these products I always get, you know, just asked questions, and I always get looks, I always get compliments. And of course the Too Faced Creme lipsticks, I love these so much. I've been using them for, I feel like I've been using them since they first came out. I ended up buying one shade at first just to try it out, and I ended up loving it so much that now I own, what, 4 of these? I really enjoyed these Too Faced lipsticks because they are so creamy, and they really, really are. I mean, the name is Creme, and they live up to the name. They're all very pigmented. I've swatched literally every shade in the line before, and I used to swatch these. I remember going to Ulta and Sephora and just swatching the heck out of these and not buying them because I was like, oh, it's a high-end, you know, I don't want to pay that price, it's $22, whatever. And I ended up just caving one day, and I'm really happy I did because they really are worth it. And I feel like these are actually practical compared to the other ones that I have mentioned, because these do last quite a while on my lips. I don't have to reapply them as often, so in turn these will last you a lot longer, and I get probably about at least 6 hours of wear without touching up. And I don't know what it is about it because these aren't drying at all. They definitely have a creamy formula, and they're so comfortable to wear. My favorite shade is called Bon Bon. This is the most gorgeous coral. I've talked about this all summer long. Like even before summer really hit us, when it was still spring, I was just raving about this color, and a lot of you guys were like, oh my gosh, Holly, Bon Bon again. And yeah, I know I'm talking about it again, but I can't help it because it's so pretty and it just has that nice creamy formula that I love. These smell like candy. I mean, not too overwhelming, just a really nice soft vanilla scent, which I personally enjoy. And this shade right here is my most recent purchase. It's called Razzle Dazzle Rose. I just bought this at Fame Expo and I really love it because it's just that everyday pink that I always love to go for. And last but not least are YSL lipsticks. These are like the epitome of luxury lipsticks. I feel like sometimes when you say luxury lipstick, people just automatically think YSL, and I also kind of tried these because they were hyped so much on Instagram, on YouTube, you know, it seemed like everybody was talking about YSL, and I knew that there had to be a reason why, and being the lipstick lover that I am, of course, I had to give in, and my first shade was actually this one called number 9, or number 9, yeah. It's a really pretty rosy, kind of dusty mauve pink. These are the shades I kind of gravitate to every day, and I ended up loving this so much that I went and I bought the red one, which is the shade number 17. These are both the Rouge Volupte. These are the full pigmented, you know, like full-on lipstick ones. And then recently I purchased a sheer candy lipstick, which I also fell in love with, and I know they also have like the shine finish. I think they have a few different finishes within the YSL lipstick line in general, and they also have other makeup that I haven't tried yet. But as far as the lipstick go, they really do live up to the hype. I was so impressed with the wear, the pigmentation, and just the quality of these lipsticks feels genuinely luxurious, if that makes sense. It really does. Kind of just, you know, you whip out your YSL lipstick and you're like, you know, it doesn't matter if you're at McDonald's, but you're just like, oh, I got my YSL lipstick on. So there's number 6. It just comes off so smoothly too. I just want to show you guys, like, look at how easy that was. It's just so easy to use and it's so beautiful. It's just one of my favorite lipsticks, one of my favorite high-ends. I actually bought this like right when I got my first paycheck. I was like, I need a YSL lipstick. It was when I still worked at Albertsons. I still had my first, I was so excited to spend my first like real money, and I was like, YSL lipstick, that's what I'm getting. And I never looked back. So then I got this one called 17. This one was a more recent purchase of mine, but I still love it. And there it is. It's kind of also like a bright cherry blue base red, my favorite go-to red. And this is the sheer candy one. I actually bought this just recently, and this is number 4. Yeah, number 4. And it is really, really sheer, so don't hate, because I know you're gonna be like, why did you buy that? It's like so expensive and it's so sheer. Like, I know someone's gonna say that. Do you like that voice I did there? But anyway, I really enjoy this because I don't always want a really pigmented lipstick. If I'm at work, I don't want, you know, full-on bright red lips. Sometimes I just want something like this. So that's it for my top 5 favorite high-end lipsticks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really had fun making it, and it wasn't even a challenge for me to narrow it down to 5, because these are honestly the 5 that I go for on a daily basis when I know I just want that lipstick that's going to give me exactly what I want, that's going to feel good, look good. And I mean, I really don't mind paying the high-end price tag for these lipsticks, because to me they are so worth it, and I would definitely recommend them to any of you guys. And yeah, so that's it. Let me know what your top 5 favorite high-end lipsticks are, and as always, thank you so much for watching.